Fellow DFT members, this is Keith Johnson, President of the Detroit Federation of Teachers. As you know, next month we will once again have an election for the officers and executive board of the DFT. During these past 2 years, I as president and this current leadership team have had to address challenges that were unprecedented in DFT's history. Coming under the control of an emergency financial manager, a financial debt exceeding $360 million, and the demand from our federal government that we institute educational reforms that are designed to improve the quality of learning for our students. This is among the reasons that I was elected to address these challenges. And one of the things that I made sure was always at the forefront of my mind was that I had to step outside of myself and do what was in the best interest of this membership. As many of you have often heard me say, I had to make decisions that were right, that were not necessarily popular. During these tough economic times, there were 3 priorities that I maintained focus on. Number 1, make sure that I protected the jobs of our members. Because of the decisions that I've made as president, more than 2,000 of our members who received layoff notices are still gainfully employed as certified teachers and instructional support personnel. Number 2, protect the base salary of our membership. Despite the tip that all of us are certainly disappointed and angry about, the fact of the matter is that our base salary has remained the same. This was achieved because I had a remarkable team around me that included Executive Vice President Mark O'Keefe, whose experience in corporate America as a CPA, as an auditor, as a chief financial officer was an invaluable asset during these negotiations, and of course our financial analyst, Patrick Falkeson. It was their 2 minds, their 2 financial minds, that were able to come up with the concept of a tip that allowed us to maintain the integrity of our members' salaries and at the same time put that money aside for them so that when they retire or when they resign, the money that came out of the tip will be returned to them. Third was to make sure that the long history of achievement in terms of the rights and benefits of our members were not compromised nor sacrificed. Seniority rights are still in place. The sick bank cash out, which can net some of our members up to $26,000, has not only been maintained, it's been expanded to include psychologists, social workers, counselors, and other members of the DFT bargaining unit. We maintain low-cost health care and low-cost prescription care. Certainly, as premiums go up, our contributions will go up, but it's a far cry from the 25% that was being attempted to have imposed upon us. So these are just among the challenges that we had to face. I've never shied away from the fact that this was certainly a daunting task. I've not run from the truth of the severity of the challenge, but I think if you sit back and you ask yourself, were the decisions that I made, despite the fact that they were not popular, were they the right things to do in the best interest of the union and its membership? As I said earlier, I have to think outside of myself. And even if doing my job cost me my job, that's okay, because it did not cost this membership its jobs. It did not cost this membership the rights and benefits that my predecessors fought to achieve and to protect. And that charge fell upon me, and I was also able to protect them. So as you prepare to vote beginning on November the 22nd, I hope that you will consider the type of leadership that I have brought to this union during the past 2 years, keeping this membership informed on everything that was happening within the DFT, the good, the bad, and the ugly, updating the website to make sure that it was relevant and meaningful to our membership and gave them the most up-to-the-minute information on what was happening with our union and with our school district. Also making sure that the union membership meetings were informative and to the point. And of course, I have always made myself accessible, giving you my personal email address and my personal cell phone number. So if someone said that they couldn't reach anyone at the DFT, they could always reach me. Leadership is not about rhetoric. Leadership is having the courage of your convictions and having the willingness and the ability to make decisions that you believe in your heart are right, not for you, but for the people that you represent. It is important that as the DFT continues to face these challenges, that we have leadership in place that has been there before, that has proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that they can answer any challenge, that they can answer any type of adverse condition, not with just a bunch of talk, but with viable solutions and viable alternatives. I encourage you to vote the entire UTR slate beginning on November the 22nd. Leadership that has been tested, leadership that has been proven. I thank you for your time.